Alright, what's going on, people watching? My name is Braden Mattis. Today we're starting a new series called Kathy Rain. It's like an investigative point and click game, I guess. That's all really I know about. That's all I really know about it. It seems pretty interesting. I played like I looked at it for like a couple seconds to see if it worked properly, and it does. And it looks really interesting. So without further ado, let's just head into it. New game.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
Yeah, she's
So
drunk.
I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
and get this. His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it. I knew you'd know him.
Oh, we had a choice here. Yeah, he was my grandfather. I've seen him since I was a kid, a lifetime ago. I'm not sure if this affects the story in any way, like no matter what you choose. Just in case it does, I should probably choose something that I'm not gonna just like scoot around and choose like a stupid choice. Should I be truthful? Say this.
I haven't seen him since I was a kid. A lifetime ago. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
I sense some tension. So we have like a research crazed freaking. Obviously, we have a researched and a clean crazed roommate because look at her side of the room.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Am I walking now? Oh, just turn it off. All right.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Not even gonna change. Should I make my bed? Use it? Look at it?
Messy. Just the way I like it.
I can't really sleep in a messy bed. Like, I can sleep to a messy bed, like, really, but, like, it gets to a point where it's like, nah, I can't even sleep in that. I have to, like, remake it. Computer? We can think about the computer. Let's look at it.
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes.
Borrowed it.
I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my God, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas.
Yes. haunt her on something that she can't help. I hate when people make fun of other people for their names. Like, don't blame them. Like, seriously. Alright, poster.
Pulp Fiction. Love that flick.
Electric guitar. Guess we can play it.
Nah, it's no fun when there's no one around to annoy with it.
I think playing guitar by yourself is the best way, but, yeah, whatever.
Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates.
I guess she wants to be obnoxious with it.
My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert.
Oh.
Good times.
Wonder if she's a lesbian. So this is our bag. We got a notebook. We have a stun gun, a Zippo lighter, and a pack of cigarettes. So just by the basis of what I'm looking at here, yeah, I can definitely tell of what type of character we're playing here. What do I do? Is it like, do I need anything, or we're just gonna walk out the door? I don't know. Should we change? I mean, didn't even brush our teeth. Okay, I guess we're just getting out of here then. Cemetery. Okay, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool.
Well, here we are.
There's nobody here.
God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not.
I think they're dead, Kathy.
Dead people rule.
Guess we're gonna light one up. So look at that mausoleum. I got some tombstones. We can click every individual one.
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
Okay, let's go in the mausoleum then, I guess.
No reason to go in there.
What do you mean?
No time for that.
Let's just exit.
No, I'm not. No time for.
I don't understand what we do here. Oh, we're gonna walk like that. Okay, alright, I get it now. I thought you had to, like, click everywhere. Oh, here we are. Proper burial.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
You can't mess with
In
us.
sure and certain hope of the
I had to.
resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
So I guess Joseph was our grandfather, and this is probably our grandmother. Yeah, most likely.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, hon? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine, who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up.
Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
So, new location added. So, did our grandfather get murdered? And are we gonna like investigate, try to find out who it is?
Mary Elizabeth Rain, my grandmother on my father's side. Nah, we can talk more later at the house.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back now. Oh, I didn't even click on that. Lily Myers. She did not live that long. That's unlucky. RIP. So do these tombstones like hold a significancy or anything? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe later in the game, I'm not sure.
I am
priest
sorry
here.
for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Priests scare me. I'm just gonna say that. Do I want to be quirky or do I want to be rebelliant? Is that a word? Rebelliant? What should I say? This one.
And
I
what
guess.
makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Still creepy. Kathy got the booty though. For real, for real. I like the art style in this game. It's pretty inviting, and it's, you know, it reminds me of like old games, I guess. Can I change the frame at all? Don't think so. I guess not. Okay. It's not a big deal. Let's go to Rain Residence.
Grandma, anybody home?
Is it snowing? It sure is. I'm liking this game so far. I'm not gonna lie. Just something about it.
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
Kinda steal it.
Nice black... Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. Huh. Never seen this around. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Can I call someone?
I don't have anything to search for yet.
Maybe not. Think about it.
I should be able to use this for looking up phone numbers of people or places in town.
Okay, so this is very important. So I have to remember this, definitely.
A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
She's... I I think she's 21. Kathy is. I think she's 21.
There's
If I'm
nothing
mistaken.
quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window.
Yeah, that I can agree with. Rain is very soothing to me, at least.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Probably should check this door first. Living room. There she
Oh,
is.
hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little.
I'm not
Come
kidding.
have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
What? Tell the truth. You had her committed to a mental institution. Should I lie or tell the truth? Let's try to avoid the subject, I guess.
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time?
Something
I
traumatic
had no
happened.
idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, I guess we're like jotting down notes. Incident in 81.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
Okay. This is getting pretty interesting.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What do the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Okay.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
New location. Okay.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
This is pretty interesting. Bookshelf.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. There's nothing quite like the soothing...
It's Poet Joseph right there.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early 20s.
Booze here. I'm not gonna drink it.
Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Yeah, I don't think drinking booze would be the best idea right now.
Planes.
Alright, seems to be nothing more significant here, so I guess we'll just head out. We can take a cup.
Grandma has prepared some tea for us.
Oh, maybe we should get
Nah,
some.
I'm more of a coffee gal.
Or not, okay. Whatever.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
Okay, I guess we're out then. Can we go upstairs?
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Thought so. Alright, guess we're leaving then. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. Next episode, we'll go to the sheriff's station and try to find out some answers. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. So yeah.